on that grind. I just feel like grinding out more of this game today. I got the sound going. Eerie beginnings. Yeah, I feel like it's a really eerie beginning here to my career at Phoenix Coding Academy. It's been an interesting start, switching teaching middle of the year. But, you know, I'm having a blast. Y'all are making pretty cool stuff. And I'm having fun. Our robotics seems epic. And there's a lot of cool stuff to see on campus and do. So now we are going to add the ability to murder people in the game. So what is going to be the enemy of a guarded gnome? Probably some kind of animal, maybe. Yeah, they live in the garden, so there's like mice, rats. We need something that looks proper. Corgis. I don't really like any of these enemies. Oh, there we go. Flies. Flies are the enemy. Alright, so we have fly. That's fine. They're just facing to the left. That should be good. I'm just going to call it fly. So, remember to add a sprite. Var sprite fly. We'll probably need multiple flies at some point, but I'll just leave it at one fly for now. X coordinate, we'll start it at 200. Y coordinate, we'll put it all the way on the right. And then we'll have to set its animation. You see, we do this pattern over and over. Create a sprite, create a variable, store sprite into it, set its animation. And now a fly. I did it X and Y backwards. We want Y of 300, X of 400. So now there's a fly. But a little bit higher, 280 will be the perfect. And then what we want to do is make it start to move to the left. So all the way on the right, X is 400, left is 0. So we want fly.velocity x equals a negative number. Let's say -5. And now the fly moves. And we have some fun interactions there with using velocity. So if the gnome is standing still, velocity is perfect. But if the gnome is moving to the left or the right, the fly stops. Or it does different things. So we need to adjust when a gnome is moving. Then we need to adjust what's happening to the fly as well. So same thing that our background. So this constant 5 here, we're gonna add that to basically everything in our game. And I didn't do it last time for the laser, but I'm gonna do that for the laser right now, which will fix the laser beam issues. Okay, so Control C, Control V, let's put it into here. And we'll make it do minuses instead. Alright, so now, so I gotta fix the X coordinates on the laser. I made an issue there. And it's technically, I think it's the opposite of the platforms, because the platforms, the backward is like the background, and so other sprites, there you go. No, not working. Man, I'm gonna have to think hard hard about this. I don't want to think right now. I just wanted to play an epic game that I made. But I can't because I need to figure out why this isn't working. So let's go back to what we had. So let's think about this. So if I am the gnome, I am always in the middle of the screen. And the fly, sorry, I guess I should just get rid of the song because that's probably annoying. I'm just going to comment it out for now. I'll get back to it. I do like the song. But for now, so when I start the game, the fly has a velocity. So the fly is moving 5 pixels to the left every iteration of the game. But if I start walking to the right, does that make sense? It does make sense. I'm running away from the fly. The fly is chasing me. It looks so weird to me, but that's actually correct because I'm walking to the left. If I'm walking to the right, the fly moves faster now. Like I'm moving into it. And if I'm walking to the left, it stays chasing me basically because I'm running away from the fly. So this is correct. I thought it looked weird, but it's right. So everything in the game, if the gnome is moving, has to move also. So if the gnome is moving, everything in the game moves to the left. That's what gives us the illusion that the gnome is moving. Okay, so we can jump over the fly. That's pretty good. I like that. But now we want to also be able to shoot the fly. If the fly hits us, then bad things happen. Alright, so clean up the code. So this stuff, this is jumping. So let's go ahead and make a jumping function. And the reason you do this is because I'm going to forget what my code does. So I definitely need a function to remember, to name functions properly so I can do everything. Alright, so we'll put that in there and the jump button. And we'll call jumping. Okay, game still works. So now we have a shooting manager function, jumping function, and then left and right. I'll leave that for now in controls. That's pretty much all gnome actions. So now we're going to do some kind of function for if the laser is touching the gnome or it's touching the fly. I need to name this a good function. It's kind of in Shooting Manager, but not really. But kind of. So yeah, let's go ahead and maybe put another function. So I'm going to make another function and call it and I already have Shooting Manager that manages bullets. I'm trying to blank on a good name. Laser interaction. I'll just do that. I'll call it enemy interaction. And I'll put code that has to do with hitting the enemies and stuff in here. So, enemy interaction. So, and then I need to call my function. I'll call it just in here. Enemy interaction. So, if the laser is touching the fly, then the fly dies. What does it mean for a fly to die? We could just do something like destroy. Let's try that. Fly.destroy. So destroy makes the whole sprite and the variable disappear. We probably don't want to do this because later we're going to have more flies. But for now, we'll do this. So if the laser is touching the fly, we destroy the fly. Let's see how that works. Nope. I failed. Enter. Pew! Die, fly. It sucks you face left. I really want to start facing to the right so I can shoot that first fly. Direction. Right. Set gnome animation. Gnome right. Alright. So to start the game, you have to shoot the fly. And now, if the fly touches us... Oh... Maybe we should have a health bar. So the gnome starts to lose some health. So we're going to have to add a HUD into it. So if the laser is touching the fly.destroy. I'll do a health bar probably in next episode. For now, I'm just going to do a variable for our health. So health equals 100. And let's put a text block with the text health at the top left, x of 25, y of 30, and we probably want the text size to be a little bigger than 12, 24, and I'm going to put a space and then another text block that will show the variable my health at x, also x of like 45, y 30. Let's see what that looks like. Health not far enough to the right, 55, not far enough to the right, 100. There you go. Health of 100. And now if another if statement, if the fly is touching the gnome, then we will have to subtract from our health. So we'll do health equals health minus 1. Boom. So that was 10 damage for being on the fly for that long. If I chase it, I can murder myself. And yeah, so that's pretty much that. That's going to be enemy interactions for this game. So we're making progress. We have the fly. We can shoot it. We can jump over it to avoid taking damage. And soon we're just going to have to add more flies and make the level keep going. So we're going to want a way to keep playing this game. I might make it a infinite scroller, so flies keep appearing, more platforms appear at random places, you keep jumping, it gets harder as time goes on. Or maybe we can make it level based where everything's built out, but I kind of like the procedurally generated games because that way it's more fun. So hopefully you enjoyed this extra episode today. I think that was 3 episodes in one day. I'm on a roll. Let's see, what is it, Thursday? So we'll see one more episode tomorrow morning, and then we're on to an amazing 3-day weekend. I hope you enjoy your time watching my channel and learning how to make some Game Lab games. I will see you soon.